Think of the type of person that makes a vegetable like a ballsack and then eats it. I'll let you sit with that for a minute because that's not the type of person I want to be. We get fat shamed by the vet every week and I'm sick of it. I'm like, I don't know what more you want me to do. The poor fucker's going to end up on fucking Slim Fast. Can you get Ozempic for dogs because she needs it? Because apparently Winter's overweight. And I'm thinking, do you know what? Pot calling the kettle black, Sandra. Well, hello there, my sexy little girlies, gays and days. How are we? If you're watching, you're going to be like, Emily, what in the hell is that room? I have just flown 25 fucking hours and I am in New Zealand and I am fresh off the plane, fresh out the shower, severely sleep deprived, and I am making sure you have a podcast episode for tomorrow because I am a consistent queen. And if I promise you an episode at 6 a.m. every Wednesday, that you shall get. So welcome to another episode of the Blagging It podcast with me, Emily Ray fucking Baker, your unfiltered, honest, online big sis. I'm looking worse for wear. If you're watching, you'll see, you're like, girl, what the fuck? What the fuck? If you're not, then you've saved yourself a right fucking trauma because I don't look well. I would love to be first world problem Fiona here. If you are over the height of 5'5", economy is not for you. I say that as someone that's never flown anything other than economy because no broke boys, no burns. I can't afford anything other than, excuse me, economy. So I've just flown 25 hours, 25 fucking long hours in economy. I am frail. I'm beaten. I'm sore to the core. I've got aches and pains that I never knew I could get because I'm trying to mangle myself into a fucking seat. God forbid your gal tries to get a bit of kip. God forbid I want her fucking legs up, eyes closed, good night. God fucking forbid, because let me tell you, I've had a travelling day. So we basically flew from London Heathrow. I was meant to get the train down to London Heathrow. Trains were cancelling left, right and centre. Of course they fucking were. And I was like, shit. Good old Kimbo, my mum had to drive me down. What should have been a 2.5-hour ride was just over 4 hours. Disgusting. Sacrificial, some may say. So we drove down to Heathrow. We then flew from Heathrow to Dubai, which was 7 hours 50. Actually not too bad, except for fucking Stephen McSpreadson, who was man-spreading next to me. It was like, so I pay for extra leg room because I don't fit in economy, fight me. I don't care. You might go, you're a liar. Shut up, Stephen, get out my fucking face. So I was on, you know, on planes where you have your extra legroom row, but sometimes there's only two. And then the row behind, the seat nearest the window, that's also classed as extra legroom. Well, I was on the front one. I was on the front row. And this fucking guy, who I swear to God must have been 5'6", fucking know me little twat, was trying to man-spread his fucking knobbly ass knees. Not on my watch. Not on my fucking watch. I said, get your fucking knee over on your side. And I wouldn't say like I'm a lover of personal space, shall we say. So I was like, can you just fuck right off over there, please? Gutting that I even got sat next to a man. That was the first error of the journey. And I didn't really get any sleep because I don't know why I can't sleep with my legs like on the floor. I need my legs up or curved in or like resting on something. I know it's the first world problem. Cry me a fucking river. This motherfucking prawn back bitch that I was sat next to starts fucking sleeping like with his weak ass neck, a weak man with a weak neck, giving it the fucking letter C, folding onto my shoulder. Do not fucking man spread and then fall asleep on me. I have even less respect for you now. What do you mean your body can't keep you upright when you sleep, you fucking loser? So I'm having to like brush his greasy ass bastard head off me and be like, piss off on your side. And he has the fucking audacity to have his little knees out like some sort of bloody praying mantis or grasshopper. You fucking rude. So I had to fly next to him. And that flight wasn't too bad. Now, the plot thickens. So we fly from Heathrow. We fly to Dubai. We then fly from Dubai to Auckland. I'll tell you this now, Dubai Airport is an intimidating place. I sweat just walking around it. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on a shuttle in a building somehow because Dubai's 10,000 years ahead of everyone else. I'm flying around that airport in panic. Don't know if I'm at the right gate. Turns out I am. Anywho, so that's just the first part of the journey. Second part of the journey, I get on, and once again, I have paid for extra legroom. Now, I'm going to highlight this now. If you book the seat 80A, run. It's a fucking scam, and I'm going to explain why. I get on the plane, and we've got, let's call them Karen and Stephen. There we go. Karen and Stephen are already sat. Stephen's in the aisle, Karen's in the middle. I booked the window, obviously. I get there, and there's this massive fuck off, like, I don't even know how to explain it, like a fucking door, a chunk of a door in front of the seat. So it's bullshit. You don't get extra legroom. It's a fucking scam. No wonder Emirates can afford the fucking stars lights, LED lights, because they're scamming bitches. They're fucking charging you extra £100. You can't even stretch your fucking legs out. I might as well have just booked a normal seat. Anyway, that's not even the bitter part. So I get to my seat, and Em sat on the row behind me, and we were just chatting away. It was quite a quiet flight. It wasn't like a busy flight. And I put my bag on the seat, and I'm starting to like sift the things out that I'm going to keep on me for takeoff. My phone, headphones. I always have mints because my ears pop and they really hurt me. Then, which fucking fuck-ass bitch, Karen, next to me, turns to me and goes, "You can't keep that on the seat." Oh, what? What? Bearing in mind this fucking witch I've got to sit next to for the next 17 hours, I was like, what the fuck are you on about? And she was like, "You can't keep that on the seat." I'm sorry, that's like saying to a fucking baker, "The cake's not ready," when he's still making the dough. I was like, obviously, you fucking busybody bitch. I'm trying just to get my life organised. The plane's still filling. Shut up. Then I get my case up in the overhead, and I'm just sorting my backpack. She goes, "You can't keep up that down. They'll not let you. They're not going to let you. I tell you what, they will let me fucking headbutt you if you don't get out my fucking business." And I was like, what is your fucking problem? Anyway, I thought, do you know what? It's best not to start an issue. I've got to sit next to this fucking cunt for like 17 hours. So let's not cause an issue. Anyway, then I start to notice, the plane isn't really filling up at the back. There's no fillage. We're not filling. It's quite empty. I then think, right, I've not got extra legroom, which I was fucking promised, you fucking scamming bitches, fraudsters. Then I look over in the middle aisle, because on Emirates, it's a 3, a 4, and a 3. No one. Not a arse cheek on them seats. I thought, that's my move. That's my fucking move. Anyway, I asked the gorgeous air stewardess and said, "Excuse me, my name is Emily Ray Baker. I have paid for extra legroom. Would it be possible if I could move to the middle 4 row? So can I move from this extra legroom to that extra legroom? Because I also clocked something. In the middle of the 4 seats, the armrest folds up, which would give me somewhat of a lie down, which I was desperado for. I was desperate for just a cutch, just a fucking relax, bit of a zonk out." And they went, "Of course, darling, of course, like, go for it." Then Karen, witch number 1, pipes up, "Well, that was our thought." Right? Well, did your fucking ignorant arse, fucking wrinkly ass neck bitch mind go, "Actually, we're going to move"? No, you sat there and you minded my fucking business. So do you know what karma did? It presented me with 4 empty airplane seats. So I said, "Oh, well, isn't that a shame?" And I got my fucking bag and I sprawled along all 4. All 4. I thought, euphoric. What a move. Here she is, playing with the big leagues. She then starts glaring at me. I glare back. Because one thing about me is I'm going to put an old bitch who's being a little bitch in a place. I'll put any bitch in a place. But you know, you get those old bit of bitches that hate everyone for no reason. I'm going to fucking, it's a stare down. You've met your match, Michelle. That's what I'll say. You stare at me, I'm going to glare into your fucking soul and predict your death. So I'm sat on the seats and I'm thinking, God, this is pretty cushy. Em then alerts me. Bear in mind, Em's just bagged a whole row to herself. No one's come on a row. She's all right fucking winner. She goes, "Emily, people are looking." I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck. What do you think I pay extra legroom for? To then get to a seat with no extra legroom, and I'm not sitting next to a witch for 17 hours, fucking casting spells of the hellishness. And we're about to take off. I think, brilliant. I can have a bit of a lie down. I've got room to stretch out. Then, out of nowhere, a lady comes and she decides she wants to sit on the end because she's paid $100 for these seats, so she should be able to sit in them seats. I went, as did I. Bearing in mind this woman was 5'2" on a good day. However, we did make very good friends. I mean, this woman are now alliances for life. I forgot her name, but she was a legend. And we shall go through life forever remembering each other. So I didn't get the row, nor could I lie down because she wanted to put her feet up, which you can't deprive that. Do you know what I mean? But when you are 5'10" and you need a good relax and you need to lie down, you are quite sad that you don't have that anymore. Anyway, throughout the flight, I'm trying to get just a bit of, I probably slept 4 hours out of 40 hours. I'm not going to lie. I'm excessively exhausted. I'm dizzy. I feel drunk. This is the commitment I have to this. I feel as though I've been on the fucking lash. Have I been on the lash? I wish. I'm going to sit back while we talk about this. So, I'm on the plane, maxing relaxing, minding my business. I've got my book, got my iPad, vlogging away. And then I start reading. And then witch bitch starts looking round at me, glaring at me. And I thought, there's not a fucking chance. Don't even fucking try it. I haven't done anything wrong to you. You're just angry at life. Don't piss me off. So I started doing, I mean, you're not going to see this, but you know, you do the exaggerate, look back, like, the fuck are you looking at? I was like, not today, Sandra. And she glared at me. I shit you not, every half an hour, she was whipping that fucking raisin head round. And I was like, what do you fucking want? You sat there miserable as hell. You were already sat down. I took initiative and I went on the floor, is what it is. And then obviously my friend was like, you know, I want to put my feet up. So I was like, basically what's happening is I've just ended up with an extra legroom seat, which is still very privileged, but I didn't get any sleep. That's fine. Had a curry on the first plane. Now, it looked grey. Did I eat it anyway? Yeah, because she's a woman of an experience. She enjoys a little curry now and again. I eat the aeroplane food. I know for anyone that has ever travelled business or first class, you're like, you fucking peasant. I don't care. Like, you got to get your fill. Do you know what I mean? So I have my aeroplane food. I start eating said curry now. I was like, it tastes a bit off, but, you know, it's not the best, whatever. It's a very privileged problem to have. I then start to get bubble gut and I'm like, whoa, damn. And if anyone knows or you follow me for a while, you'll know that I've had not very good experience on Ollie. I've had food poisoning twice, ended up in hospital and fully nearly died in roads. Ha ha! I didn't know. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. And I thought, this is strange. I'm going to try and sleep it off on this next plane. The universe had other plans. But here's my theory. The universe humbles me when I need humbling, and that is absolutely fine. But my fear is this. When I travel back from Auckland to Dubai, I'm in that exact same seat. Now, the Auckland flight wasn't crazy busy. It wasn't packed. Sorry, I had to have a water break then. My throat is so bloody dry. My fear is that I'm in the same seat on the way home and I'm physically just not going to fit in it. And I also feel if you're going to spend money on extra legroom, you should have extra legroom, not some bullshit fucking, oh, you might be able to stretch your leg out a little bit. No, I want to be able to hitch kick, a round kick, if you will. I want to be able to skedaddle around, you know? So that was the travel here. We then get picked up, grab a bit of food, and we are in the apartment, showered, fresh, exhausted. Now, in Auckland right now, it is 4 p.m. We've got at least another 4 or 5 hours till bedtime, and that is difficult because my body actually thinks it's 3 a.m. I don't really know. I don't know where I am. I don't know the time zone I live in. I don't know who I am anymore. Maybe I'll start liking avocado. My life's that much of a mess. Kidding. No one is going to convince me that that wet crayon is worth eating. And then we fly into New Zealand. We start to descend, and then you're like, we've done it. We've fucking done it. New Zealand is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my entire life. We're flying in. It looks like you're flying past an oil painting. It's that beautiful. Like, the people here, I feel like Northerners in the UK and New Zealanders would get on very well because everyone just talks to you. Like, I hope you're right. I'm like, yeah, you. Like, I could talk to anyone here. They're so friendly. The country looks like It's so well kept. It's so well looked after. It's gorgeous greenery. It's got water. The buildings are clean. The streets are clean. Like, it's just beautiful. And also, sorry, New Zealanders are fucking fit. There is fitties left, right and centre, and we are in an epidemic of no fitties. Not over here. All the fitties have emigrated here, let me tell you. I am a 10 out of 10 ugger, and that's fine, because I look at these people, I'm like, I can't. I'm just not. I'm not blessed in the ways that you all are, and that's fine. But beautiful country, beautiful people. We're in a lovely apartment. But I should tell you this. Tonight's sleep will be bordering on coma. I actually pray for a bit of a coma just to get that deep sleep. I would love to think that maybe I'm going to hit some sort of sedation, because I haven't slept. And I've got, like, you know, the stuffy plain nose you get when you get like a little bit of a cough and a cold, which will last probably 24 hours and I'm gone. And I'm that delusional, delirious, whichever one it is, anything's going to be funny. If someone tells me something funny, I'm going to piss in my pants right here, right now, on the bed. Oh, sounds like a bit of a good time, actually, doesn't it? But I really like New Zealand already. It feels very at home. I got informed in the car here, there are poisonous spiders here. Why the fuck was I not briefed on that? What do you mean? And I have to actually check. I was like, right, is there any? They're like, oh, no, snakes, just spiders. That repeat yourself. What do you mean? Am I going to get black widowed in my sleep? Because if I am, I mean, let me spend the rest of my money first. If I knew this was my last day, first, I'm in a great place to leave. I feel like if I'm going to leave the planet anyway, this is a good place. Also, I would fucking rinse my bank account. I'd leave you all in debt. Someone's going to have to pay it for when I'm gone, because I would rinse my bank account. I would eat all the food I could get. I would spend all my money. I would send so many fucking home truths to people. I'd be like, well, I'm going, what you can do about it? Nothing. And then I'd leak some addresses of people I don't like, but that's another story for another day. That's because I'm tired and jet lagged and exhausted that I get petty. If I had that bitch-ass witch's address, I would have leaked it. I would have put it somewhere. I don't know where, but I'd have put it somewhere. She was on Fine Line. Oh my God. Then I get into New Zealand, done all my visas and everything. I get fucking stopped and asked, have you ever been to prison? I beg your fucking pardon. No. What? So that might be hard to believe. Haven't been in prison. Family members have. I haven't. I said, no, of course not. Then I get stopped that I haven't got a visa. I was like, no. I got a visa. And then also I got stopped for the nothing to declare. They were like, there's something you need to declare. I was like, there fucking isn't. What the fuck do you think I'm bringing to the country? Anyway, had to go. And the declaration I did online, for whatever reason, just hadn't gone through, even though I'd done it like the day before. So we had to fill out this form. I then get sent through to the sniffer dogs. The sniffer dogs are fucking beagles. I thought, that's what I'm talking about. That's man baby. When everything happens for a reason. That whole situation happened because I needed to see that beagle. Anyway, you're not allowed to just go up and be like, ah, which I usually would to any dog. And I have a beagle myself. If you don't know, I don't know what to tell you. You're lost. It was a beagle. I thought, this is it. This is going to go one of two ways. We're going to be best friends, or you're going to smell winter, sit next to me, and then I'm going to get fingered. Which I wouldn't have been opposed to. I'm going to be honest. If I was going to squat and cough anywhere, New Zealand would have been quite an acceptable place for me to do it, I believe. I wouldn't have minded a little, you know. But no squat and cough. Sniff me. They were like, yeah, you're not bringing anything naughty into the country. I was like, of course not. And then she was a legend, and I was like, can I say hello? I know you're not meant to. She was like, yeah, he's about to finish shift. I was like, that's so fucking cute. I was like, I've got a beagle. And I was fully able to like cuddle him, and I showed him a picture of Winter, and he got all reactive and excited. I was like, yeah, she's an angel child. I was like, she is fat though. We get fat shamed by the vet every week, and I'm sick of it. I'm like, I don't know what more you want me to do. The poor fucker's going to end up on fucking Slim Fast. Can you get Ozempic for dogs? Because she needs it. Because apparently Winter's overweight. And I'm thinking, do you know what? Pot calling the kettle black, Sandra. Get off my fucking dog's back. She's a fluffy queen, as we should all be. If I want to be a bit more fluffy, I'm going to be a bit more fluffy. She's in the fluffy season. We can't help it. So we get fat shamed on a regular basis. That dog was very lean. You could tell that dog was just just on its shit. Winter wouldn't even smell it. She'd sleep on the job. She'd be sacked. But that was my travel into New Zealand, and it's been a days. We left on the Sunday. Somehow it's Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is for you lot. It might be Monday. I've no clue. Could be Tuesday morning. Well, you'll be listening to this if you listen to it hot off the press. 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. Hot off the press, or whatever day you listen to it. But I'm very much enjoying New Zealand already. I am going to sleep. I wish I could say I'm going to go out and explore today. I haven't got it in me. I feel drunk. I'm that tired. And I fear that the exploring will take place tomorrow. I want to go for a coffee. I just want to go and sit in a coffee shop and go, New Zealand, pretty people, pretty scenery, pretty country. It's very beautiful. It's a very, very beautiful country, and I'm very blessed to be here, and I'm rather enjoying it. But what are our plans? I might have a little bit of a dance. I'm going to try and get as much content as I can for you. I don't really know what you want to see. It's happening. I'm having the stroke, jet lag stroke. I don't know what you all want to see from me, but I will figure that out. But I'm just going to enjoy the little stuff at the minute, like just a coffee. Maybe even a bit of music. Obviously, I bought my speaker with me. My speaker travels the world with me. If you don't know, I'm very emotionally attached to my Beats pill, whatever you call it. I've had it for just over 10 years. Actually, longer. I went on, oh my God, I've had it 11 years. Yeah, 11 years. And she's with me in New Zealand. But yeah, I haven't really got loads to say today. I don't feel, although I have something very euphoric. And this is for my girlies that follow me on TikTok. I had a beautiful girlie. Yeah, we're going to celebrate this as women. We're going to come together as women and be like, fuck yes, and listen up. I had a gorgeous girl who follows me basically message me and be like, look, been with this guy 8 years and he's aired me for like the past couple of days. We fell out, he's got in my face, he's called me some awful things. Really don't feel very good about myself. I obviously gave it, as I always do, the honest, unfiltered advice of, well, you better fucking leave that piece of shit. You better kick into the curb. Basically gave her a whole rundown of anyone who loves you would never do that. Had a good old, like, big sis chat. She left him. The queen is free. We've got another free queen for the summer. Hurrah! Hurrah! And she's going to be out this summer living her best life. Because we don't want that toxic shit. If anyone's listening to this now and you're in a relationship or you're in a shitty situation or you're just in some sort of weird entanglement, leave them. Leave them now. Anyone who loves you would never air you out like that. They're not going to make you feel like shit. They're not going to get in your face. They're not going to shout in your face if they love you. That's not excusable behaviour. And that's probably not my fucking business. But I said it. I'll tell you what else I'll say. I accidentally, which is actually, I should have checked this. I feel like it was just a hot rush. I ended up using a Medicube face mask. They aren't cruelty free. So a big error on my half. I just didn't even think. I will tell you this now. If you're thinking of these Medicube masks, they are so fucking overrated. The most overrated face mask I've ever used. It gave me a rash. My face went patchy. It started stinging. My face was not even hydrated. I was like, right, so we're basically buying this for the gimmick. Because I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? I used it and I was like, not only does it test animals, so fuck them. It's actually shit. I think people just buy it though to be like, I use Medicube. It's the same with avocado. I'm not going to bring up the beef with avocado again, but I truly believe like 95% of people that eat avocado don't like it. They eat it so they can put it on Instagram or say, oh yeah, I have avocado and poached eggs on sourdough with a drizzle of chili oil. Fuck off. No one likes avocado. I mean, some of you probably do, but I'm telling you now, it is like a soft fucking crayon. There's no flavour to it. I also feel like that about leek. Why are you eating textured spicy water sticks? At what point do you go, could right crunch on a bit of fucking leek? Also mushrooms, guys. I had a mushroom omelette on the plane. It tastes like fucking feet. I hate mushrooms with a passion, and I know that's very controversial because some people bum on mushroom. They love a bit of fungi. I fucking hate mushrooms. They taste like skin. They taste like skin but smell of death. I don't know how to explain it. It's a dead skin. I don't like it. And so I had to scrape them out the omelette, and that was, ugh, mushrooms can fuck off. I'm going to put in the bin mushrooms, leeks, avocado. What else? Oh, sorry, poached eggs. I understand, but who thinks that a poached egg is elite? Again, it's a poached eggs and avocado and toast. A poached egg is basically a white, wet ball sack. That is what a poached egg looks like. When it's floating around in there, I'm like, that is a wrinkly ball sack. It fucking stings. The smell of poached eggs makes me gag. It used to make me gag as a kid. My mum would make me, I'd be like, what in the fuck is that smell? And I'm like, I love eggs. I can get the egg, but poached eggs, fucking hell. Just like, I don't know how to, it's like a sweaty ball sack smell with like a twang of vinegar. I don't get it, but all I'm going to say is like nothing makes me as uncomfortable as a poached egg. And then if you were to put like a leek next to it, I think my legs would just fold like wet paper, because I won't stand for this shit. There's no such fun in a leek or a poached egg. Someone really did poach an egg so it looked like a ball sack and went, yeah, it's a bit of me. Think of the type of person that makes a vegetable like a ball sack and then eats it. I'll let you sit with that for a minute, because that's not the type of person I want to be. And the type of person I won't be. Me and Tom have a rule that he has to send me a picture of Winter every day, or I'm going to pay a Netsy witch to make him fall down the stairs every single time he walks down the stairs. So I do receive a picture of Winter every morning, which is very nice, or day, whichever time of day. I don't know what time of the day it is for anyone. I'm going to upload this the best I can towards Wednesday at 6 a.m, but I can't be sure. I can't be sure as to how that'll be, but I wish I could give you all a morte, guys, but I'm absolutely categorically fucking exhausted. I am as used up as a condom at a frat party. I can't do it anymore. I'm going to send you all the love and well wishes. I've got a couple of dilemmas. I'm going to film another pod episode while I'm out here, but I'm going to do some more dilemmas that you've sent in, because I have got a couple that you have sent in that I would love to go through. But I want you to know that there's going to be lots of New Zealand content, so please make sure you'll follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to get you loads of content out and about. If you want to see anything from me while we're out in New Zealand, I will. I'm also going to be vlogging in New Zealand as well, so you can have pod episodes and you're also going to have some vlogs as well. I've done a travel to New Zealand with me vlog, and then I've also done a mini vlog on TikTok. But I'm going to go and get some rest, because I'm delusional at this point, as I always am, thank God. But I want to say thank you for joining me for this chaotic episode of the Blagging It podcast. I love you all very much. I am so bloody grateful each and every week to see people actually coming onto the podcast and downloading episodes. That's surreal to me. It's like I feel really quite giddy when I upload it, and then it shows me people are listening. I'm like, oh my God, the girls are up and they're listening. And it doesn't matter if it's 2 people that download it or 200, 2,000. I am grateful for each and every single one of you. And thank you for listening to me rant about fucking witches, bubble gut, and being asked if I've been to prison. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me for an episode of the Blagging It podcast, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. But stay tuned, another New Zealand pod is coming, and I love you all very much. Be a bad bitch, take no shit, and go and make some money. Bye.